Namaste. Welcome to all of you who are joining me today. My name is Lisa. For today's practice, we'll be using 2 yoga blocks, and these blocks will provide us with assistance, feedback, and also added challenges to the practice. So to start, let's come down on our mat, laying down in Ardha Shavasana or half corpse pose. So knees bent, feet flat on the floor. Holding on to the creases of your knees, slowly leaning back, releasing your body weight onto the mat, and from there, arms relaxed by your side, palms facing up. And start to focus your awareness on your breathing, following your inhale and exhales through your nose. Use your breath to anchor your mind. Drawing all the focus and attention inward. And take one of the blocks and place it over your abdominal and also your lower ribs. And we'll be using the block on top of your abdominal area to give us some feedback on how our body breathes. Use the block to observe the movement of the lower ribs and abdomen as we breathe in and breathe out. Let's complete another 3 rounds of deep and full breaths. And with the next inhale, open your eyes. And we will position the block this time under the sacrum. So sacrum is the bony part under the lower back. So if this is your lower back, the sacrum will be just below it. And you will place the block in this orientation. Yeah. So under the sacrum. So this is basically right now a supported bridge position. And from here we will extend both legs. Keep the legs together, toes pointing up. Engage your quads, which is the muscle at the front of your thighs, to keep your both knees extended. And palms can be either pressing down flat on the floor or on the mat, or you can be gripping the side of your mat with your hands. And we'll do a few repetitions of leg raises. So start by raising the right leg. So point the right foot and raise the right leg. Then point the right foot and press down to lower. Okay, and then point the left foot, raise the leg, flex and press down. Right foot point, lift, flex, press to lower. Point left foot, raise, flex and lower. And Keep going for a few more repetitions. So pointing the foot to raise the leg and flexing to lower it. And resist the temptation to arch the lower back as you raise the leg up. So if you feel that your lower back start to arch a lot, so maybe raise the leg a bit lower, right? And then from here we will reverse that. So we will start from both legs raised, and you can adjust the block slightly if you need to. Make sure it supports the sacrum really well. So for this one, I think it's best to grip the sides of your mat. Okay, start with the both ankles at 90 degrees, and then we will press down the right leg, point to lift, press down the left leg, point the left foot and raise, lower right, point, lift, left lower, point, lift, and keep going. Let's do one more for each leg. So lower right, point the foot, raise, lower left, point and raise, and bend both knees, lower the feet down. And from here we will raise, press up and come into this position. So we are on the forearms, and we will do a variation of Navasana or boat pose with sacrum on the block. So forearms down on the mat, and we will raise both legs and keep the toes about the same height of, about eye level height. And exhale, bend the knees and release the feet back onto the mat. And we'll remove the block from under the sacrum. And we'll use 2 blocks this time. Still in this position, laying down on the mat. So 1 block under each of each foot. Palms by your side, facing down, and we'll do some bridge lifts. So you will drive both feet down onto the blocks, tuck the tailbone in, so pressing the sacrum and lower back onto the mat, and inhale, use the muscle of the back of your body to rise up into bridge lift. And exhale to lower 1 vertebrae at a time. So lower your mid back, lower back, and finally your sacrum. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Still keeping the tailbone tucked in, posterior pelvic tilt. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last one, lift and lower, and then remove 1 block. So keep the block under your right foot, so left foot on the mat, and we'll do the same and add some variation into it. So inhale, lift, and lift and extend the left leg. So the leg that in which the foot is not on the block. Okay, and then keep the left leg raised as you slowly lower, and lower the left foot. One more time, lift, inhale, lift the left leg, and slowly lower the left foot. And from here, push the block a little bit further away from your bottom. Yeah. So working on strengthening the hamstring. Okay. So inhale, press and lift and extend the left leg, and lower, left foot down. Inhale, lift, extend the left leg, lower, and one more time, push the block a little bit further and place the right foot. So if you are unable to press your right foot flat on the block, so means the block is a bit too far, you can just push it back in closer to your bottoms. Right, and you can grab the side of the mat again if you need to. Okay. So inhale, lift, and left leg raised, extend, and gradually lower, left foot lower. Inhale, lift, extend the left leg, and exhale, lower. Again, I will do second side, so shift the block to the left side. So now left the block under the left foot, and start with the block closer to your bottoms. We'll do 2 bridge lift here. Inhale, and this time extend, lift the right leg, lower, exhale, inhale to lift, right leg lift and extend, and lower, and shift the blocks a little bit further from the bottoms. Okay, inhale, lift, right leg lift, extend, slowly lower, lift, extend the right leg and lower, and block a little bit further. Check if your left foot can press flat on the block. If you can't do that, then means you have to bring the block slightly closer again. And for this last one, I will need to grip the side of my mat. Alright, and then just 2 more bridge lift, single leg bridge lift. So still actually keeping the tailbone tucked in. Inhale to lift, right leg extended, and slowly lower. Last one, inhale, lift, right leg, and lower. And remove the block, both feet flat on the floor, and just windshield wiper to the right and to the left, releasing the hips and the legs. Right, and then swing the legs to one of your side and roll to the side, press up, and we transition into all 4 or tabletop. Start with just regular tabletop, meaning palms and knees on the mat, wrists under shoulders, knees under your hips, and we'll do several repetition of spinal articulation or cat and cow. So we'll take an inhale and start to extend or arch the lower back, mid back, upper back, and finally the neck spine, bringing the head to look up. Exhale, start to round again from the lower back, mid back, upper back, and finally the neck spine, bringing the head down and looking towards your belly button. Inhale, extend. Exhale, flex your spine. Always initiating from the lower back. So long inhale and long exhale, and you can now add pauses. So at the top of your inhale, pause and exhale. At the end of your exhale, pause, inhale, pause, exhale, and pause. Let's do a couple more at your own pace. And the next inhale, bring you back into neutral spine. And this time we'll do all four with blocks. So one palm will be one block will be under one palm. So I have one under my left palm, and the other block will be under the opposite knee. So it's under my right knee, and right palm and left knee are on the mat. Okay, so you can keep the right toes on the mat, or if your balance is really great today, you may try like keeping the right toes or right foot off the mat later on. And from here we'll do a position called bird dog. So extend the left leg, and just check that your left foot is not turning out to the side, but try point the left foot and left toes down on the mat. And from there, breathe. Focus your gaze at the point in between your two palms, and add extending the right arm. This is optional. You can keep both palms down, one on the mat and one on the block, but if you can, extend the opposite arm. Alright, and then lower the right palm, lower the left knee, and we will do some thoracic spine twist. So inhale, turn to the right, the torso, that is, twist to the right, and right arm reaching up. Exhale, thread the right arm under the chest. Inhale, open. Exhale, twist under. Inhale, open. Exhale, twist under. One more. And twist under. And press the right palm back on the mat. This time we will twist to the left, lifting the left arm up. Exhale, twist the left arm under the chest. Inhale, open, twist to the left. Exhale, twist under. A couple more. And inhale, press back up into tabletop and switch the block position. So now one is under the right palm and the other one under the left knee. And we'll do the bird dog on the second side. So start by extending the right leg. Just check behind that your right toes are pointing down onto the ground, and then lift the right leg off the mat. Breathe and gain some stability here, focusing your gaze at a point on your mat in between your two palms. And if you're feeling great, you might want to add extending the opposite arm, so extending the left arm is optional. Okay, and then to come out, lower the left palm first and lower the right knee. And inhale, twist to the left arm up. Exhale, trap the left arm under. Inhale, open. Exhale. Inhale. And twist. Last one. And twist. And place the left palm back on the mat. And we'll do the other side. So this time, twist to the right arm up. Exhale, right arm under. Inhale and exhale. Open, twist, and twisting under. Last one. And exhale. And back into all four. Remove the block. Just rise up and step to the front of the mat. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And take one big inhale in and slowly roll up into standing position. I forgot to mention, actually bring one block on the way up and just keep the other block somewhere nearby. So holding the blocks with the two hands on the short edge. So feet apart, heels under your sitting bones. Inhale, raise the arms up. So extended mountain with palms gripping the block. And you can grip the block and pull as if you want to pull the block apart. Keep the arms extended. And then bend the elbows and position the block at the back of your head. And keep your gaze like looking straight forward. And what you do is you will press the back of your head onto the block. Okay. And by doing so, you will create like a bit of double chin, engaging the deep neck flexor. Continue to breathe. And release. And this time, transition again the block, place it behind your waist. And keeping the ribs in and spine neutral, start extending the shoulders to bring the arms and the block away from your spine. So keeping the shoulder extension and start folding forward. Fold forward to your maximum today. It might not be all the way down, which is fine. But at your maximum forward fold, let your shoulders, both shoulders, like elevated or hiked up towards your ears. So now you have both shoulders extension and shoulder blades elevation. Stay for a few breaths here. And then we will keep the shoulder blades elevated as we slowly engaging the abdomen and rise up into something like almost like a standing, but still with the shoulder extended and shoulder blades elevated. So it will look something like this. Hold it for one more breath and slowly release, and hopefully you feel a nice release on all the muscle and soft tissue at the top of your shoulders. Okay, and one more time. Inhale, extended mountain with the blocks in between your palms, and this time we will keep the arms extended and hinging from the hips and start folding forward and placing the block on the mat. Actually place it under your right foot. So now right knee will be slightly bent because there is a block under the right foot. So keeping the left knee straight, and start walking your hands towards the straight leg, so towards the left, as you start to straighten the right knee. And this will give you a nice stretch for the right hip. If you feel a cramp, just back off slightly. And with a one deep inhale, start untwisting forward and keeping the block still under your right foot. So pressing both palms down, and inhale, step the left leg back, lower the back heel. Inhale, come up into warrior one with the front foot, with the block under the front foot. And then lower the arms down. You can keep the hands by your waist and lift the back heel. So align the back heel over the back toes. And we will start by straightening the front knee. So now both knees are straight, and bending both knees at the same time, and straighten both knees, bending both knees, straighten and bend, straighten and bend. Okay, and this time keep that front knee bent. Lower the palms and step onto plank. So keep the block aside for now. Okay, just come into a regular plank. Holding for one more breath, and then drop both knees, drop the front of the pelvis as you start to bend your elbows, drop your abdomen, your lower ribs, and coming all the way down, untuck the toes and grab one of the block again and extend your arms forward. Again, holding the block in between your palms. So keep the toes pointing, your quads engaged to keep the knees extended, and tuck your tailbone in so that you are pressing your pubic bone gently onto your mat. And you can keep your forehead down for the next movement. Forehead down, and what we'll do is we will just raise the block over from the floor and pass it around the back. So pass it from right hand to the left hand and circle it forward and circle it around the back, right to left, and one more, and from there reverse. So now pass it around the back from left hand to right hand, and to the front, to the back, left hand to right hand, and one more. Alright, and lower the block for now. Stack your forearms, rest your forehead for a few breaths. And hands under the shoulders. Tuck the toes. So if you can, you will press up all the way back to plank. Otherwise, you can press up to tabletop and then plank. So either press up with the knees on the mat first, or straight away to plank, your choice. But we'll do it with the inhale and press up, plank, downward dog, and walk your feet towards your hands, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Take one deep, big breath in and rise up. And exhale, mountain pose. Repeat the same sequence on the second side. So take one block, place it in between your palms. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, bend the elbows, place the block at the back of your head. Look straight ahead and press your head back onto the block, engaging the deep neck flexor. And relax the neck. Switch the block, place it behind your waist. Ribs in, spine neutral. Extend from the shoulders. Keep the shoulders extended as you start to fold forward. And at your maximum fold, let your shoulder blades elevated towards your ears. And then we will rise up by engaging the abdominal. But keep your shoulders extended and your shoulder blades elevated. One more breath. And release everything down. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, arms extended forward as you fold into forward fold. And place the block under the left foot. So left knee bend, right leg straight, and start walking towards the straight leg as you straighten the left knee. So now we are stretching the left hip. Stay for a couple more breaths. And with the inhale, untwist forward. Press both palms down and inhale to step the right leg back. Drop the back heel. Inhale into warrior one. And then lower the arms down, hands by your waist. Lift the back heel. So align the back heel over your back toes. So start with both knees extended. Exhale, bend both knees. Inhale, extend. Exhale to bend. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And this time bend just the front knee. Lower both palms down. Step back to plank and remove the block to the side for now. Stay in plank for one breath. And start dropping down gradually. So start with the knees, and as you start to bend your elbows, you will drop the front of your pelvis, your abdomen, and your lower ribs. And get the block again, place it in between your palms. So this time we will repeat the same movements of passing the block around, but we'll add spinal extension into it. So this time, instead of keeping the forehead down on the mat, we will actually extend the upper back, so the thoracic spine and the neck spine, but do not crank your neck up this way. Actually keep the neck in neutral position, so you are still looking kind of down and forward rather than up. Right, and same thing, toes pointed. Engage your quads to extend your knees and tuck your tailbone in, so pubic bone pressing gently onto your mat. Alright, so inhale, raise the block off the mat and start passing it behind, right hand to left hand and forward to the back and forward. One more on this direction. So now we are passing from the left to the right on the back, at the back. Okay, and then forward, lower the block, stack your forearms and rest your forehead on the forearms for a bit. Lift your forehead, hands under the shoulders, and same like the previous side, you can either press up to all four, or kind of all four and then to plank, or you can press up all the way to plank. So take one big inhale, tuck the toes and press up. So plank, one breath, and exhale, downward facing dog. And with an inhale, start walking your feet towards your hands, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And big breath in as you rise up. Extended mountain and lower the arms by your side. So one more time. Block in between your palms. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, bend the elbows. Look forward, press your head back onto the block. And release. Block behind your waist. Start to extend your shoulders. And fold forward. Shoulder extended, shoulder blades rising up towards your ears. Keeping shoulder extension and shoulder blades elevation. Engage your abdomen. Rising up. One more breath and relax. Inhale, extended mountain with block in between your palms. Exhale, hinging from the hips, forward fold. Place the block under your right foot. This time, press either fingertips or palms down. Inhale and step the left foot back. And we will keep the back heel off the mat and over the back toes. You can check a little bit, position your both feet. Make sure they are not like behind each other. It's not a tight rope alignment, but there is a distance between the 2 feet. Inhale, so coming into high lunge. And this time you can lower the arms by the side, and we will start with the front knee bend, back knee straight, and then switch. So we will straighten the front knee and bending the back knee, and switch, and switch, and switch, and switch. And we'll add some spinal articulation. So as you bend the front knee, we will extend the spine this way. So arms extending to the back, and inhale as you bend the back knee, extending the front knee. You will flex the spine and scoop the arms forward. Inhale, exhale. Move really slow because it's quite challenging for the balance. Just one more. Inhale and exhale. Okay, and front knee bend, spine upright, and exhale, palms down. Step back to plank. Block to the side for now. One more breath in plank, and gradually lower. Start with the knees, start bending the elbows, front of the pelvis, lower abdomen and ribs. So we'll do the pass the block again, and this time we will do it in locust pose. So with locust, we will actually also lift the legs and place the other block in between your feet. So now the legs have to work harder as well. So this is quite challenging, so we will only do two passes, right to left hand, and then another 2 left hand to right hand. Alright, so let's start. Arms forward, blocks between your palms. So start by inhaling, come up to locust first. Don't crank your neck. Okay, so start passing behind, right to left. Just only 2 times, and then left to right, and one more, and lower everything back down. You can stack your forearms, rest for a bit in crocodile. And inhale, raise your head, hands under the shoulders. As usual, either press up into like tabletop and then to plank, or inhaling, pressing all the way up to plank. Downward dog. And start walking your your feet to your hands. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. And inhale, come all the way up, arms down, block in between your palms. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, bend your elbows and look straight forward as you press the back of your head onto the block, engaging your deep neck flexor. Breathe and relax the neck as you pass the block behind. Ribs in, extend the shoulders, the back, hinging from the hips, forward fold with shoulders extension, and now also with shoulder blades elevation. So let your shoulder blades hike up towards your ears and engage your abdomen, rising up but keeping the shoulders extended, shoulder blades onto your ears. One more breath and release. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, hinging from the hips, forward fold. Place the block under the left foot, fingertips or palms down. Inhale, step the right leg back. So stay with the back heel over the back toes. Inhale, high lunge. Then we will lower the arms down and start alternating. So front knee bend, back knee straight, and switch and switch, 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 switch. And the next time the front knee bend, add spinal extension, arms reaching back, and then you will extend the front knee, bending the back knee as you scoop forward as in the arm, and flex your spine. Inhale, exhale, move slow so you have better control. Last one, inhale and exhale. Alright, and back to high lunge. Lower the palms down, step back to plank. One more breath in plank. And then exhale, dropping the knees, start bending the elbows, lowering gradually the pelvis, abdomen and ribs. Hopefully you still have that one block that you can squeeze in between your feet. We'll do the pass the blocks in locust one more time. So same thing. 2 times right hand to left hand and 2 times left hand to right hand. So set up for locust first. Inhale, lifting the legs and the arms up, and start passing behind. And then this time left to right. Just one more. And lower. Stack your forearms, rest your forehead and the forearms. Inhale, gently raise your forehead off your forearms, hands under your shoulders, tuck your toes. So either press up to all four and then plank, or all the way up to plank, your choice. And from plank, downward facing dog. and drop down to your knees and take a seated position. Sit on the block. So we'll do some seated twist with assistance of block. So sit on the block and the other block, place it behind your waist. So start by having the left knee bent, right leg straight. So keep the right toes pointing up, and when you're using your right arm, twist to the left as you hug the left leg, and continue to twist. So use few exhale to keep twisting to the left. So inhale, lengthen, exhale, twist, and then after few exhale, you will be able to place the left palm over the block that is behind your waist, and use your left palm to kind of press away. So whenever you inhale, you press away, extend your spine, and exhale to twist or to stay in the twist. And we'll use an inhale to slowly untwist and switch legs. So bending the right knee, extending the right leg, keeping the left toes pointing up towards the ceiling. So start to exhale and twist to the right, and hug your right leg with your left arm. Inhale, lengthen, press up, exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, twist. After a few exhale, place your right palm over the block. So next time you inhale, you press up and exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen, press up, exhale, twist. And once you are in your deepest twist on this side, you will just stay and breathe. Again, using an inhale to slowly untwist. Prepare for Shavasana. So set the blocks aside. Back into this position of knees bent, feet flat on the floor, holding on to the creases of your knees. And start to lean back, releasing your body weight onto the mat. Start to extend one leg at a time. Keep the feet apart, about mat width distance. Raise your sacrum a little bit off the mat and then release it back down. Roll your shoulders up, down, back. Relaxing your arms by your side, palms facing up. And you can shake your head side to side. Letting the head comes to a rest by itself. And as we did in the beginning of the practice, we will shift the awareness into our breathing, following the inhales and the exhales through our nostrils. Letting everything becomes quiet and still, Finding comfort in the stillness, and give your body a permission to rest. Start to deepen your breathing. Wiggle your toes and your fingertips. Bring your legs together. Raise your arms overhead and give yourself one big stretch. Exhale to release. Start rolling to your side, any side, as you start to open your eyes. And gently press up into seated position. Let's close the practice by raising the arms up, pressing the palms together, and making a prayer, lowering the prayer into the center of our hearts. Thank you for joining me in this practice. Stay well, and I'll see you next time. Namaste.